directly, or at least it's never been directly explained, or understood, but it has to do just with the setup of our brain. We perceive time in the way that we perceive it because of the setup of our brains and our sensory apparatus and our nervous system. It's not so much that time's definitively going at that rate. It's totally possible for another species to be experiencing everything at a completely different rate. Seems to me like flies must experience it at a drastically different rate. They're way too on top of it for having such small brains. So I figure that cats are probably hearing time speeding up and slowing down or something all the time, and that what we hear as being musical organization and a coherent train of thought just doesn't sound like a coherent train of thought to them. But at the same time, they seem to respond to the music. My cats love it when I listen to music with them more than anything, you know. But I believe that that it's because they feel the feelings that you're feeling when you're listening to it, you know. I believe there's that cats that cats hear they feel what you're feeling, and they're from what I'm told, their thoughts are in they think more in pictures, and they don't think in words, and you can transfer the pictures in your mind to your animal, and so I think that they must be feeling what I'm feeling, just in the same way that, again, you know, with sex, it's like when both people are gradually causing each other to feel the same thing as one another. And when people come to a show, by the power of the music, the audience is generally all feeling more or less the same thing, you know, altered a bit by one person's personality or one person's capacity to feel to another's, but basically they're all feeling what each other's feeling, and I think that's what's taking place when when an animal owner really loves their animal and their dog comes running when they hear them playing the piano. I think they really like hearing them play the piano because it's when their family member is feeling what they're feeling, and they like being in a room with that energetic current flowing through it. So yeah, I think they hear the sound, but I don't think they experience it the same way that we do, but I think they still experience it, and the end result is still the same feeling, most likely, you know. At least that's the way I've put it together. One of the most beautiful things that I think about live music is the fact that for the period of time that those people are in the place, assuming that all the people came there because they love, because the music generates the feelings in them that the music dictates. They're all generally feeling the same thing. They're all basically feeling good at the same time. They've all put all their thoughts about their everyday life out of their head, all their worries. They're just not on their mind. The power of music has joined all their consciousnesses into one thing. You know, they're literally functioning as one organism. You know, and they're all feeling more or less the same thing. And you know, it's no different than you know, when people are when people have sex and they gradually cause each other to feel what the other one is feeling. In any event, it's at a sporting event, it's the same thing. Everybody is connected to the things that are taking place, and the emotions that it arouses in them, and it unites people in a way that in their everyday lives, it's a part of the tragedy of existence. We're all alone in here. You know, there's no escape from that. You know, you're inside your body whether you like it or not, and so to be able to feel that what's in you is in everybody around you, I think is your ability to experience the real truth of what's really going on, that it's all one thing, you know.